Hey, hockey fans, it's Stina Rocks, and I'm here for some hockey talk. So, over the last couple of days, we have had free agency, and so much has happened. I have a Seattle expansion draft video. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out, where I talk a little bit about who Seattle signed, and I did a little bit about who the NHL teams signed as well. So excuse my bum look today, but this is as good as it's gonna get. So in the most recent news, the free agents like Gabriel Landeskog are still not signed, and up to about 5 minutes ago, Alex Ovechkin wasn't signed. So Caps fans, reassured, your captain will stay 5 more years for $9.5 million AAV. Totally predictable. We knew that. I don't know why you guys were getting so nervous. Tuukka Rask still isn't signed. Neither is David Krejci, but Taylor Hall is. So if you were a Taylor Hall fan, I'm sure you're very excited about this. I'm less than amused. If he can do anything, put up 40 points this season, it'll be a win. One of the biggest free agents to hit the market is Dougie Hamilton. So from the Arizona Coyotes, he's a gem. He is an absolute gem. And any team that gets him is going to be more than excited. What he brings to the table is comparable to what Brent Burns did in 2014-15 with San Jose. Except he's a year younger right now. So he'll be looking for, I'm guessing, 8.5. You know, free agency, they're going to get overpaid anyway. So there is really not a better defender on the free agent market than Dougie Hamilton. His numbers are way too good, and he's projected to be the best defenseman coming out of free agency, but it'll take a lot to sign him. The other one is Gabriel Landeskog, who I was surprised was still unsigned. I think he's going to be getting big money. He is a very reliable player, great with elite players. He really does a lot of the other little work, dirty areas, and he is great at playing and protecting superstars. So it'll be interesting to see where he goes. I guess between 8 and 9, the same as Dougie. He's really, like, you have like your elite players, right? Your Sidney Crosbys and your Alex Ovechkins. They're just up here. They're just better than everybody else. Your Drew Dowdys, right? Like, Dougie Hamilton's up here. Okay, and then you have your next tier of players, and these are the guys that protect all your elite players, and this is kind of like your tier 1. They're top line players. They do a lot of the hard work, and they deserve to be paid just as high as the elite players, maybe a few dollars less, but like your Nicholas Backstrom, right? Every team has it, Malkin to Crosby, and they're not the elite players, but they are definitely the ones that are out there on the ice making the elite players, and the elite players making them better. So I see Landeskog in that category. He may not be a 75-point scorer every year, but you can bet he's going to be right up there, I guess, between 55 and 60. Another one, and I personally like him a lot, is Zach Hyman. Zach Hyman is another one of those players that just other players like playing with. He's got an offensive side. He can score goals. In 2018, he had 41 points in 71 games. And then, you know, the shutdown of 2019, like everybody's worst nightmare, right? Hockey especially, sports especially. He still put up 37 points in 51 games. And then last year he was projected to do 63 points. So I can see him playing in a top 6 role. He was great in a top 6 role with 4 or 5 other star players playing in Toronto. And that just says a lot about his hard work, his determination to be better, and his character. And I think that he could blossom, especially somewhere like Colorado, right? If they move Gabriel Landeskog out, they could move Zach Hyman in, and he would be he would blossom there with Kale McCarr and with McKinnon and Rantanen. There's a lot of core guys in there that just need one more little extra push, and Zach Hyman would be there to another one of those players. Just other players like playing with them because they make their numbers better, and Zach Hyman's one of those guys. And given the opportunity, he could really be a top six, maybe even top line forward. And so I do expect him to get a nice 4, maybe 5-year deal and make between 5.5 to 5.8, I would guess. Maybe he takes a discount to play somewhere like Tampa Bay. Oh my God, from Toronto to Tampa Bay. Wow, that would be another Steven Stamkos story. So let's wait on those stories and talk about other free agency news. Yes, Ovechkin is definitely the biggest one, but if you haven't heard, Marc-Andre Fleury isn't in Vegas anymore. I don't even think that he's been told that he's not in Vegas anymore. I think he found out from Twitter, is from what I'm hearing, and the Golden Knights get nothing back. Maybe you consider Hacker Ryan an asset, but that is not, it's not even a known prospect. So the deal was basically a salary dump, and I'm wondering if maybe Marc-Andre Fleury decides to retire. Not sure. So Ryan Suter and Zach Parise are still on the market. I'm sure they're waiting for their phone call, but there is chatter that Suter might go to Dallas. There's a couple of teams that are in the mix there. I'm not really keen on older guys coming and joining a young team like Florida and Dallas, so I really don't hope that he goes there. Maybe he'll go to like Winnipeg. That's where everybody goes to retire. Did I really say that? Okay. So Paul Stastny was traded to the Winnipeg Jets, and that is just another recent signing. If you like my thoughts and you guys want to talk about more free agents and who you think is an asset to a team, because there's been a lot, and I'd love to post them all, but I don't really have that much time. Anyway, drop it in the comments. Be sure to like this video, and thanks for checking in. Bye.